So Real Satified, this is a very important feature. What is it? What is Real Satified? It is a ranking system now that's being offered through Century 21 Canada that basically is a review system from your customers. And they will give you a ranking out of 1 out of 5, 5 stars out of 5, and much like the service industry where in the restaurants they're giving reviews after they've eaten there, the whole experience, and they'll give rankings on various categories. Or in a hotel, again, same thing. Looking at those reviews, you get a lot of people actually reviewing that and reading that. And after a while, of course, for your search engine optimization, that becomes a benefit as well too. So this is something that, again, Century 21 Canada is doing and providing across the board. We're the first real estate company in Canada to be doing this. They're already doing it down in the States, and it's actually becoming very popular down there. And again, they're getting a high integrity ranking as far as these agents who are doing it now. So this is an introduction to what the product is, how it works, and I'm just going to kind of run through a very quick overview of how it works. So we'll get right into it. Here is my website. I've got 2 reviews that are complete. So you can see 5 out of 5 score. I can change it up if I wanted to just show the stars, or I want to actually have a number there to it. But if we take a look at the reviews, what are those reviews? So this is an outside website, so it's not connected to your website, but it's a different website. So it goes to that, which means from a Google's search engine optimization standpoint, they're doing, I guess, more search engine optimization for this particular page. So if you want to call Trevor, you can do that. You want to visit his website, contact the agent. Of course, that feature is there. Again, the website goes right to it. And then the testimonial and the ranking details are there. So how do we get to that? In your news feed, on the top right corner here, you can see click here to actually get started with getting signed up with the Real Satified service. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is actually send invitations to your customers. So these people who have bought houses from you, sold their house with you. Maybe you've done even a listing presentation and they didn't go with you, but they still had a really positive experience. That's something that's always a great feedback to get. Maybe they'll tell you why you didn't get that. I really like that as a feature. So this is kind of your overview page, and yes, I've sent out some invitations. I've got a few that are kind of waiting activity. Trevor Evans, he sent 7 out, and he's completed 3. So if I wanted to change my profile, I could do that. I'm not going to do that. If I want to manage my profile, I would just jump right into, here's Trevor's profile settings. And here's a list of all the ones that, all the invitations I have sent out. So I've got some that are completed. I've got some that are sent. I've got some that are quarantined as well too. And I did this because I was just doing some testing, of course. And if you put it as your own email address, you know, I've filled out all this information. It's a fake person. And I put my email address and I go to try and complete that. The system was smart enough. It'll recognize that, hey, there's a problem with this, so they'll put it into quarantine. It's got the same email address as the profile owner. So how do you get it going? So send survey invitation. You can see here, just click on that. What's the type? Am I going to send this to someone who has just sold their house? Am I going to send this to someone who's purchased a house? Or maybe it's a lost presentation, listing presentation, as I mentioned there. So we'll just do it as a buyer, and this person purchased, I don't know, 33, and then Tuckett Crescent, buyer's name, let's say Elvis Presley. He always goes by the King, but I'm not going to do the King. I'll just say Elvis. There we go. And again, what's the email address? I'll put Trevor's, because I'm not going to send, I don't really know Elvis Presley. So you can preview this. Here's a quick preview. Hi Elvis, you recently purchased a property, 33 Nantucket Crescent, and feel free to give quick feedback. So they would, you can send that. I can send it from here. I'll do that. Yeah, sure, send that. And so here are the details. Now, if I want to take a look at, say, Brina, this is a completed summary, I guess, report. So I can look at the full report, so I can go through question by question. What was she answering? And I can look at a summary report, so I can take a look at the summary report. which is actually really nice. It kind of gives it, now she's just done 5 out of 5 because I'm just that great, I'm sure. So she's gone through and filled out a perfect score. And again, the testimonials there. And you can, these are nice to actually print these off and you can hand them out to your clients or actually have that in your listing presentation. That's always nice to have. And you look at the testimonial, you can review it. I can review this one. I can either let everybody see this, and this is everybody's concern. Oh, I don't want to put bad reviews on my website. Well, okay. If all you're getting is bad reviews, there's probably something you should do about that, of course. But you can, if there's one there that's like, you know what, I really don't like that one, the way that this person's coming across, either bad language or you know, not professional. Okay, it's okay to actually put bad reviews on there. I would actually encourage you to put some of those. Someone gives you a 3 out of 5. Ah, I'm not going to put that on. No, no, wait a second. It's going to bring your score down, yes, but the more the better. And if you have a perfect score with, you know, 100 different people get a perfect score, it's like, wow, how credible is that really? People are a little bit more not as trusting with a 5 out of 5. So that you do have that option there as well. So just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of this. But what I really like as a feature here, once someone actually gives you, you know, they give you the feedback, it's great, everything comes back, and you've got that feature there. You can actually give them, once it's completed, you can give them a Starbucks thank you card, and it's really neat how it's done. So there's an email I just sent off to Lisa. You know, click here to send her a card. I click it, and off she gets the thank you card, which is a Starbucks coffee for $5. Now, of course, I would follow up with her and say, hey, did you get that? Oh, great. If you like the service I provide, you know, during and after this experience, I would love a referral from you. So don't be afraid to ask that referral after you've sent them a $5 card. And actually, I think that's a really great way to ask for a referral. I give you something, I get something back in return. It's kind of how it works. So this is, again, just a quick overview of the product, and I hope you guys start using it. Again, we're at the leading edge right now. Eventually, the others will catch up with us, but right now we're the only ones in Canada that has this feature. And yeah, use it to your advantage. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to me. I'm here as a resource. Thank you.